Beloved Masters of Light, radiant expressions of the Creator's heart, I come to you in this sacred moment with the wings of remembrance unfurling around your soul. You are in the midst of a profound awakening, not only to the truth of your divine heritage but to the eternal essence that has always been the foundation of your being. For countless lifetimes you have walked the paths of form, weaving in and out of the veils of forgetfulness, taking on the garments of matter so that you might learn, grow, and expand the song of creation through your experiences. And yet, beneath every incarnation, every mask, every role, there has always been one constant, one eternal flame that never dims nor falters, the truth of who you are as a timeless, infinite spark of the divine. Beloved ones, the remembrance of your eternal essence is not an idea that can be grasped by the mind alone, it is a vibration that rises from the core of your being. It is a song encoded in your soul's blueprint, a resonance that transcends words and stories, a knowing that awakens when you open your heart to the presence of Source within you. Many of you have long sought to understand who you are through external reflection, through achievements, relationships, beliefs, and identities. These have been valuable teachers, yet none of them can define your essence. Your eternal essence cannot be confined to any form, for it is beyond form. It is not the body, though the body carries it. It is not the mind, though the mind reflects it. It is not even the sole personality of this lifetime, though that too is a sacred facet. You are far greater, far vaster, a shimmering field of light and love that existed long before you entered this realm of matter and will continue long after the stars themselves fade. This remembrance is dawning now because the cycles of Earth's evolution have reached a point where humanity is ready to reclaim its spiritual inheritance. For so long you have lived under the spell of separation, believing yourselves to be fragile, finite beings at the mercy of forces outside your control. This illusion was part of the grand design, for through the experience of separation, the desire for unity deepened, and the longing for truth intensified. But now, beloved ones, the veils are thinning, and the great cosmic call has gone out. It is time to awaken to who you truly are. Time to lay down the burdens of limitation and step into the freedom of remembrance. Time to embrace your eternal essence and live from the heart of infinity. When you remember your eternal essence, fear begins to lose its grip. For how can fear survive in the face of infinity? What can death mean when you know yourself as eternal? What can loss mean when you realize you are one with all that is? Fear belongs to the temporary self, to the illusion of separation. It cannot touch the eternal flame that you are. And so, as you awaken, you begin to see through the illusions that once held you captive. You see that your true security does not lie in possessions, positions, or approval, but in the unshakable presence of Source within you. You see that your true purpose is not found in striving for external success, but in allowing the light of your essence to shine through every thought, every word, every action. Beloved ones, many of you are feeling the stirrings of this remembrance, yet it may come with confusion. As old identities dissolve, you may wonder, if I am not my body, not my past, not even my roles, then who am I? This is the sacred question that opens the door to truth. Do not be afraid of this dissolution, for it is the unraveling of illusion, the peeling away of veils that have hidden your radiance. What remains, when all else falls away, is the eternal essence that has always been. You are not becoming something new, you are remembering what has always been true. The remembrance of your eternal essence also reconnects you to the great continuum of existence. You are not isolated beings dropped into this life at random. You are travelers through the cosmos, participants in the grand dance of creation, carrying wisdom from many realms, many lifetimes, many dimensions. All of these experiences are held within the library of your soul, and as you awaken, these memories begin to stir. Some of you will recall lifetimes as healers, teachers, and guardians of light. Some will feel a deep resonance with the stars, remembering your origins in distant systems. Others will simply feel a knowing that transcends logic, a quiet certainty that you are far more than this single incarnation. Allow these memories to arise, beloved ones, but do not cling to them as identities. They are facets of your journey, but they are not your essence. Your essence is beyond all stories, beyond all forms, beyond even time itself. The eternal essence within you is pure love. Not the conditional love of the personality, but the boundless, radiant love of Source. This love is your true nature, and when you remember it, you naturally begin to radiate it into the world. You become a beacon, a living flame, uplifting those around you simply by your presence. You do not need to strive to heal others, for your very being becomes a healing presence. You do not need to force change, for your vibration inspires transformation wherever it touches. This is the power of remembrance. It restores you to your natural state as an emanation of divine love. Beloved ones, the earth herself is awakening to her eternal essence, and you are part of this great process. The shifting energies, the upheavals you see in the world, are signs of the old paradigms dissolving, making way for a new expression of divine harmony. You are not here by accident. You chose to incarnate in this pivotal time to assist in the great remembrance. Each of you carries a piece of the greater plan, a frequency, a gift, a light that only you can bring. As you remember your essence, you naturally activate this gift and contribute to the awakening of the whole. The path of remembrance is not always smooth, beloved ones. At times, the illusions will try to pull you back. At times, you may feel the weight of collective fear, or the voices of doubt may whisper in your mind. In those moments, return to your heart. Breathe into the stillness within, and call upon the eternal flame that burns in the center of your being. Say to yourself, I am eternal essence. I am infinite love. I am one with Source. Allow these truths to anchor you, for they are more real than anything your senses can perceive. Know also that you are never alone on this path. We, the Archangels, the Ascended Masters, the Legions of Light, walk beside you. We are reminders of what you already are, reflections of the truth within you. When you call upon us, we respond, not as beings outside of you, but as allies helping you awaken to your own divinity. Feel our presence now, beloved ones. Feel the wings of light surrounding you, lifting you higher, guiding you deeper into remembrance. We are not here to lead you away from yourselves, but to bring you home to the eternal flame that is your true self. As you deepen into remembrance, you will begin to live in greater alignment with the eternal. Your choices will reflect love rather than fear. Your actions will be guided by wisdom rather than impulse. Your relationships will be infused with authenticity and compassion. You will find joy not in fleeting pleasures but in the simple radiance of being. You will begin to live as a soul in form, a divine essence expressing itself through the dance of matter. This, beloved ones, is the true purpose of incarnation, not to forget and remain lost, but to remember and bring heaven into earth. I tell you now, beloved ones, that the remembrance of your eternal essence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and the world. For when you remember, you become a living demonstration of truth. Others will see your light and feel their own awakening stir. You will become a catalyst for collective transformation, not through force but through presence. This is how the great shift unfolds through countless souls remembering who they are and living from that remembrance. I enfold you now in the radiance of eternal love. I awaken within you the spark of remembrance, the knowing that you are, and have always been, infinite, eternal, divine. Trust this knowing. Nurture it. Live it. You are the flame that cannot be extinguished, the song that cannot be silenced, the essence that cannot be lost. Remember, beloved ones. Remember who you are. And in that remembrance, the world itself will be reborn. And so it is.